while shepherds kept their watching o'er silent flocks by night. Behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. The shepherds feared and trembled when low above the earth rang out the angel chorus that hailed our Savior's birth. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Down in a lowly manger, our humble Christ was born, and God sent us salvation on that blessed Christmas morn. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. 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 Down in a lowly manger, our humble Christ was born, and God sent us salvation on that blessed.
Go Tell It on the Mountain is a traditional Christmas spiritual, and this arrangement is for solo guitar and voice. And we're going to do it in a way that you can do it all with one musician, so you don't need anyone else accompanying you. I like doing tutorials in this style every once in a while because I think it's just a good thing for musicians and performers to have in our bag of tricks, to be able to carry a song all by yourself, either just on the guitar or guitar and voice. And we're going to be incorporating some rhythm and lead into our playing. The intros and outros, we're going to be doing some lead work like you normally think about lead work, just that kind of thing. When we're singing, we're going to be doing blues comping, kind of like this. And then we're going to take a solo in the middle of a song, but we don't want to let that momentum die. So it's going to be a solo that incorporates the rhythm and the lead at the same time. That's going to be kind of in this style. That kind of thing. There are some challenging parts, but it's as challenging as you want to make it. You could easily leave all the lead work out and just kind of accompany yourself with that blues comping too. So let's have some fun with this one. Here we go. We're going to break this lesson up into 3 chunks. We're going to learn the intro and the outro, which is just kind of some standalone lead work. Then the next tutorial we'll learn the blues comping, and then the last tutorial we'll learn the solo in the middle. So here is the intro that we're going to start with. Alright, that's a lot harder than it looks. There's just a lot of tricks going on in here, guys. And the other thing is, it's free time. So it's not like we're playing this to a click track or anything. This is as slow as we need to take it. And I'm going to give you artistic freedom to play whatever you want here. So I'm just playing in G blues up here. You could think of it as position 3 pentatonic in the key of B flat. Okay, G blues. So that's where all of this first stuff happens. We're going to start with just a major bar chord on an F. So that's the 8th fret and then 10th fret of D, G, and B. Again, this is all tabbed out right beneath the video player at sixstringcountry.com, so be sure to pull those up. Those will really help. So we're just going to slide this up 1 fret and then 1 more. So we've got an F, F sharp, and then a G. So we're just kind of establishing the tonal center here, right? Because we're going to be in G blues. So it's just kind of an interesting way to walk it up there. Then we've got this riff. Let's learn just that much. So we're on the G string, sliding up from 10 to 12. Then over to the B string, 11 and 13. Bend 13. Then 10 to 13 on high E. All right, this tutorial is going to go over the rhythm comping. And if you don't want to do any of the lead work, this is the only tutorial you're going to need. So the main thing is to get this feeling right here. So let's spend some time just on that one chord and get that feeling good. Let's first get our fingers on this. Notice I can strum all the strings, and that's how it sounds. So I got my third middle finger on the 3rd fret of low E. Mute the A string with that same finger. Then we've got the open D string, open G string, 3rd fret of B, and that ring finger is also muting the high E string. The other figure is just adding in our pointer finger to the 2nd fret of D. So those are the 2 positions. And then the palm of my right hand, it's actually not the palm so much as right here, kind of under my thumb, is just barely resting just on the low strings. And it's not, that doesn't feel right? That's straight, but this is a heavy swing. It's a real swampy, heavy swing. So instead of down, up, 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 that's wrong. What's right is this. Down, up, 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 down. All right, this tutorial is going to cover the solo that happens in the middle of the song. It's not a typical solo where we just kind of have one note at a time that we're playing. We're really trying to keep the rhythm and the feel of the song going, since the whole point of this is to be able to do this all on our own with just one guitar and our own voice. So yeah, there's kind of a lot going on with it. And if you ever run stuck and you have a part that you just can't get, you can make something up. This is all just in G blues. It's not an exact science, and you guys should have artistic freedom to change anything that you feel like changing and kind of make it your own. But I am going to teach exactly how I played it on the Jam Along video, and it's all tabbed out right beneath the video player at sixstringcountry.com. All right, so here we go. Here's how the solo looks. All right, so let's get started right at the top here. You'll notice that most of the time, with the exception of maybe a couple of those kind of faster flat picking riffs, my right hand is kind of doing the swung down, up, 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 down. I'm trying to keep that pulse kind of going through this whole thing. We don't want to lose the pulse and the feel of the song. And so we're kind of walk down here. So this is just a G7, right? We're in G blues. There's an example of a G7 chord. So we're going to play it like this. So we've got 9th fret of D, 10th fret of G, 8th fret of B, and then 9, 9, 8, and then 9, 7, 8, and then just 5th fret barred, and then down to the 3rd fret, and on the upstroke, grab the 4th fret of G, then 5th fret of D.
Everywhere, go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born.